Okay, what is up, guys? Wise out here. I'm coming at you guys a tad bit different today, for a couple different reasons. One, because this is how I wanted to start to transition the channel a little bit. I'm going to start doing several more videos in this format, so you guys can kind of get an over-the-shoulder feel. As to exactly what I'm doing in terms of my online business. Okay, so just real quick, just a couple announcements. If you guys aren't subscribed already, if you're new, be sure to subscribe. I give a ton of free stuff away, as far as information and whatnot. And then later on down the line, of course, we'll do giveaways and stuff like that. But the main thing is going to be the content, because like that old wise say goes, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but if you teach him how to fish, you can pretty much feed him for the rest of his life. So that's pretty much what this is all about, my friends. Again, just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys out there. And yeah, okay, so let's just jump into this. So we are right here on the computer screen. Let me just move my face over here. Let's see. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to, damn, this thing keeps getting in the freaking way. How do I do this and show you guys both at the same time? Um, I kind of want to show you guys this new, okay, so I created, first of all, let me show you my new Facebook page that I just created. Here's my Facebook page. It's still kind of underway, but I just kind of want you guys to see it so you can be sure you go and follow me there. I literally just started it yesterday. So I'll be uploading content daily onto my Facebook page, and as well as this new Facebook group that I created. And that's really what this announcement is about. Um, is about this group that I just created. It's Dollars and Cents is the name of it. Okay. And it's kind of cool. I kind of came, how did I come up with this name? I don't know. I just figured, you know, we're going to be definitely talking about obviously money, and we're also going to be talking about common sense, because I think it's important. Just because you have money doesn't mean you have common sense. So I think it's important to talk about, and really I'm being funny. The whole thing is I want to talk about mindset as well in there as well too. So gonna definitely be some creative, out of the box. I promise you there will be stuff in there that you have not heard before. Like literally, let's just take for example today, Thanksgiving. I just posted in here 3 different ways to make money on Thanksgiving. Who's ever even freaking thought about that? Who thinks about how to make money other than us people who are in e-commerce and whatnot, who have some sort of shop where they're offering a Black Friday deal or a Cyber Monday deal. Now, I'm talking about the kind of people that are probably going to come to this group are like, your everyday mom and dad, family, people who aren't really necessarily in business right now, but they kind of want to start dabbling, into uh, well, they kind of want to figure out a way how to make more money. Pretty much is what it boils down to, so they can send their kids to college, or you can go on a vacation, or whatever the reason may be. And I just kind of want to show people like that who are in the group little things that they can do. So look, for example, here, so I picked the top 3. I got this from this I got this from this pretty cool blog. They were just talking about different ways to make money, and I kind of summed it up. And oh, I got this in here too. Let me just show you this. Is this let me do it. Okay, so here we go. So the top 3 ways to make money on Thanksgiving. Okay, number 1, I said, was event planning. Okay, so pretty much you can prepare other families' dinner gatherings, especially if they have a large family. You can prepare their dinner gatherings and charge a fee for it. So let's say, for an example, there's a family of 100 people, because believe me, I have a friend who literally had that situation. I'm actually texting them right now. But they just had that situation, and they had 80 people at their dinner and whatnot, and they were just kind of like stressed the F out, because they had to do all the planning, they had to do all the meal prep, they had to do the table prep, they had to do the music. I mean, everything, you name it. So one good way to make a little bit of extra money, on a holiday, is to plan people's events. Now, you can charge anywhere from $100 per event, or depending on the size and the amount of people and the amount of work that you have to do, you might even be able to charge a little bit more. But believe me, if somebody, and even if people have never heard of it, if you just market yourself on a business card. Now, mind you, I know it's obviously too late to do that, but think in mind, we still have Christmas coming up, okay? And a ton of other religious holidays around that, like, all the other holidays around Christmas time. So you could still be planning these events for people who have larger families. And believe me, trust me, if somebody told me that they were going to charge me only $100 to take care of my entire family event, and I have over 100 people in my family going to show up to this event, do you really think that I would hesitate and think twice about giving them $100 to take all of that weight off my shoulders? So that's my point. So that's definitely a good one. The second one is going to be grocery shopping. Okay, so I know it might sound stupid, and this might be better for people who are from the ages of like 18 to 24, because you got a little bit more time, so you can go and do little stuff, little tedious things like that, and go, and go grocery shop for people who are, for an example, going to be, let's just say they're not doing event planning, but they're going to be hosting the party on their own. Well, they still got to buy the groceries. So if you market yourself to them and let them know, hey, I'll go and buy your groceries for you. I'll get everything for you nice, everything on the list, and have it delivered to your house, and I only charge you $20 for it. Do you really think that somebody is not going to pay you $20 to go and do all of their holiday grocery shopping for them? Believe me, I would. Trust me, and I probably am. So that's the thing. So it's just little things like this, and you kind of have to market yourself and let people know that something like this exists. And you have to be more proactive. You can't just put a business card out there, or you might be able to, but you just better have some money to back it up. And it just pretty much, in my opinion, it wouldn't be worth it for you to go about it that way. The best thing to do is to get everybody that you know and do it through some sort of social influence, and just let people know socially, hey, I know everybody's going to be busy. I would love to go grocery shopping for you, get everything on your list, and I only charge you $20 to do it. You get 5 of those people, that's $100 that you didn't have, that you can now go and spend on Black Friday, or start up, some little small business venture. And believe me, we're definitely going to be rolling out some stuff to show you what kind of business you can get started with $100. Because believe me, there are businesses that are highly, highly, highly profitable that you can start with something as simple as $100. So, okay, that's number 2. The third and final one is going to be the most obvious. It's going to be photography. Okay, so what can you do for an event such or a major holiday such as Thanksgiving, or like Christmas, or some of the major holidays that come up, and make a little bit extra money to take photos of people in their element, and kind of enjoying their holiday dinner or party or whatever it is. Now keep in mind, you do have to have some sort of experience with taking photos, and possibly even using Photoshop and the filters and whatnot. But for the most part, it's pretty much that simple. You just go, you let people know, and again, you have to market yourself. You let people know, hey, this is what I specialize in. And I'm talking about for people. I'm not saying you have to be a photographer, but I'm saying I'm talking about people who, let's just say you own a camera. Like for me, I obviously own a pretty nice Canon camera for doing my YouTube videos. I own that. Well, now let's say I'm not necessarily a photographer, but let's say an event like this came up. It's like, okay, well, who do I know within my social circle that I can market this new opportunity to people, or this new offer that I'm offering to people? I say, hey, I'll put together a social media collage of your holiday event, and market yourself that way. Because that's kind of what I was getting at, was you take people's photos of them, different stages of their whole, from the preparation of the meal to, people showing up, to people actually hanging out, then people having dinner, and then people eating dessert, and then people leaving. You get the idea. So you kind of formulate a story around the holiday in terms of the pictures, and then put it in like a slideshow, and let them know that you'll compile it, put it together, put